This winter, Bend is getting storm after storm, and this is challenging for everyone, but the Streets and Operations Department has all resources on deck working 24 hours a day, and we have some really dedicated employees.
And here we are in Central Oregon with our third major event already, and we're just at the beginning of January. And it's another one of those storms where we have all hands on deck, and we have transitioned to our two 12-hour shifts for full 24-hour day coverage. A little more aggressive winter than we've had in recent years. It reminds me of the winters growing up here. So this year we're spending more funds and resources than in past. Through the budgeting, we budgeted conservatively for winter operations based on recent years. So this year we're having to make up that difference. It's out of contingency and reserve accounts. But winter operations is a expensive operation, a lot of equipment, a lot of people, a lot of overtime.
We came on last night about 11 o'clock, drove around up on the Butte. About 4 o'clock we decided to call in the contractors for the residential areas. We have different contractors in each of our 7 to 8 sections.
Our city forces and the resources available, we focus on the arterials and collectors, but when we get a storm of this magnitude, we need supplemental help in the snow removal efforts, and that's when our private contractors come into play.
We've been plowing all morning, just collectors and arterials. They have been on the streets now for going on 10 hours, so getting tired and trying to get this as a pretty heavy snowfall, so we're trying to get the streets cleared.
It's a good challenge. It's long hours, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, you got to stay super focused, watch traffic and see what you're doing and talk with the other guys behind you, so there's a lot going on.
So far we've had a pretty substantial winter. We've got quite a bit of snow. The crews have been working for about 4 weeks straight now plowing. Guys are getting tired, but we are managing well.
12-hour days, they're not bad. We go in at 12 a.m. and get off at 12 p.m. Gives us time to go home and see our family and friends and have dinner and go back to bed and get back up. Come back to work.
Winter operations is demanding not only on equipment but staff and resources. A lot of our plows are older plow frames, and it's just hard on equipment. Therefore our garage and the good mechanics we've got in there dedicated, they help keep the equipment on the road, and a number of repairs during the winter.
Oh, what I like about this job is the variety of the pieces of equipment we get to work on. There's 4 mechanics and over 400 pieces of rolling stock.
Our streets and operations folks here are very dedicated in the service they provide to the community. They're passionate about getting out there and trying to make the roads safe for the community, especially in these weather conditions. And it's top to bottom. It's admin help, it's the garage mechanics, the drivers, long hours. Everybody's very passionate and dedicated in the service they provide to the community.